Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good news to follow. But first, the bad news. Oh, man. So the bad news is that every single 5,000 of you veterans and service members are Google searching for one item on, and that is a VA calculator. And that VA calculator is like you're doing a compass check on your life, right? That's what that is. And you're searching on Google to find that. So you got little g government, little g Google. And the problem is that you're asking evil who is stealing from you for directions. So you're four things immediately that I identify. You're lost, alone, you don't know what your next steps are, and you don't know who to turn to. Top three lines people say to me all the time. Albert, I don't know what I don't know. Secondly, I wish I would have known you sooner. Thirdly, I wish I would have done something sooner. I've laid out some other groundwork. There's good and evil. Evil wants you to live in fear. God says, give me your fear. Well, that's pretty abundant. And God says abundance and joy and bring joy to others and that sort of thing. So, and love what he loves and hate what he hates. So that's why I'm here on camera uncomfortably every day talking at you and with you, and depending on what room you're in at the time. Because that's my mission, is God's just driving this Mustang car, doing donuts in the parking lot of your life to get your attention and say, hey, right now you're being stolen from, and it's from little g government and little g Google. And God's big G God says, not on my watch. So, but you have free will. That's the problem, isn't it? You're the one who has free will. So you're the one who allows it to happen. And if evil doesn't make anything, only takes, who do they take from? People who don't know any better and don't do better. Worst case scenario, widows. Widows. What military widow out there is getting paid what they're supposed to get? Absolutely none of them. So if evil's willing to steal from widows, you're an easy target. I'm laying out that groundwork because I've got some good news for you too. That since AI will lie to you for long enough to chase you away from the computer, I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm going to give you some other resources and hugs that I control. I call them hugs that I control. And I just came out of a marketing meeting. Every Wednesday is Marketing Wednesday, early in the morning. So I met with two other marketing agencies, and my staff and I were quickly compiling I'm going to call it top 10 list right now. It may be fewer than that, maybe 12. I don't know. Whatever it is, top 10 things that you need to do today. And so that way you're getting surrounded, and really you're starting off with the right mindset. And when I say, my book and my groups and stuff like that, I know I hear myself too. It's all through him. So that's what I'm saying. Number one, even though I say, hey, number one, pay yourself first, but chapter one is faith in the book that's coming out here in the next couple of weeks. So I'm having to reorder my brain too and say, you know what, everything is through him, everything is through him. And you can't possibly move on to the other, well, I don't want to scare you guys off. That's a crazy thing. Because again, let me go to good and evil, trust and fear. God says, give him your fear. But anytime that I bring you guys something, a new layer of information or something changes, I used to have a commander who would say something like change is scary. So anytime there's a change, it's scary. And if I say, hey guys, you're going to go on a multi-year trek to get to your abundance, it starts out with levels of fear and beyond. I'm going to call it beyond concern, right? We're all concerned. I've been on my journey and I've been concerned about things. And I'm like, what can I trip and fall and be unemployable? That's actually not a real thing. So you have to go through different layers of process there. So I just want to clarify that. I know I would say number one, pay yourself first. I'm going to reorder that. So on our top 10 things that you need to do today, our today to-do list, there are things like, know that our Heavenly Father says abundance and give him your fear. So that's trust. Give him your fear. How do you think I get on camera all the time uncomfortably? It's not through you. through him. It's through him. So number one is through him. Number two, make sure you start getting the right team. And that's why I've got other connections and stuff like that, and other arms that I'm getting around you. Then number three is start focusing on your money. So everything is through him. So as soon as you start getting beyond concern and you start getting in the realm of fear, know that that's evil bullshitting you and lying to you because they want to steal from you. There's 20 million of you out there that are alive right now. And that's just veterans and service members. I'm not even counting your family members. How do we get to 22 a day? By ignoring 5,000 people a day who are asking for help. I now know that 5,000 of you are looking for what I'm calling now a compass check. I know it. Little G government knows it. Little G Google knows it. Big G God knows it. That's why I'm here, and that's why you guys are listening to me today. So number one is always through him. Faith. Give him your fear. Know that he's got your abundance, but you have free will. So you have to be humble and start every journey, in essence, from your knees with your hands up to the sky, and just know that it's for him. Number two, chapter number 2, start building your foxhole with trusted people. And that's why I create these groups. That way, number 3, you can start focusing on your actual money and abundance. So those are at least the top 3. Some other ones are going to be different orders and stuff like that. So we've got to create the list. We're going to put them on I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it. And I've got a little blank sheet of paper here. I didn't write anything on it. So we have, like I said, 1 is faith. 2 is start getting your foxhole. Number 3, your finances. And then the other ones are starting to talk about join the groups. Start getting your arms around other people and other people get arms around you. So these are all groups and stuff that I have control of. So if anybody is being a jerk, then we can make sure that we remove them quickly so we can maintain trust at a high level. So other things are just making sure that you're aware that these resources exist. And and I know, again, that for some of you guys that are maybe hearing this stuff for the first time, it's scary because you think I'm going to throw a shitload of stuff at you and that you need a lot of things. So I'm going to put in that little rule book there too as well, that don't try to overthink things. I know a lot of folks say, oh, Albert, I've done a request for my records and I know I need 1,000 pages of something. Guys, it's usually, no, you don't. Do you have to provide evidence to get to abundance? Yes. Do you need 1,000 pages of medical records to get there? No. You can have your own 1,000 pages of medical records, but do you need them to get to where you need to go? No. So please don't overthink those things. I know you're going to automatically try to do that. So I'll guide you through all that stuff too. So again, until we've nailed down the correct, accurate numbers, I'm going to keep calling it the top 10 to-do list today. And that's going to be out on 5F's Nations groups. Currently, it'll be on the easiest way to get to those groups is to go through my website, scroll all the way down to the bottom, click on those, and you'll get in there. So we'll have those up in the next couple of days, and I'll add it onto my website too. So I'll have that because I've got clients and this is, by the way, for clients and non-clients and civilians who may not know any better, and they're just trying to help somebody who lives across the street or something like that. So I'm going to make sure it's, again, checklist, because I know there's a lot of moving parts, but keep that in mind too. That's what evil does, is evil throws a bunch of moving parts out there at you to scare you off. Because if you have the free will to run away from your money, even though that's evil messing with you, you're allowing evil to do that. So there's free will at play. But if you just go, Heavenly Father, take over, take my fear, help me do the right thing, I think you'd be all right. Something else we're going to have on that checklist is things like mentors. So I've got some guys and gals you've heard stories about, and I was talking about this with the marketers this morning, that us veterans, a lot of times our heroes or whatever will become like rock stars to us because they've been through some shit, but they're just you and I. If you think I'm a rock star, please don't. I'm just a helpful guy. I'm a little bitty 147-pound guy, 5'6", medevac pilot. I'm just here to help. And everything is through him. So I'm just here to help you guys out. I just saw evil coming in, stealing from you guys and lying to you. And I don't like the word hate. That's how crazy it is, but love what he loves and hate what he hates. I love bringing joy to people, and I hate evil. All right, guys. So by the end of the week, hopefully we'll have that checklist up, and we'll continue to make tweaks on it. But we'll have make sure you guys know that you need to know that all these little arms are getting wrapped around you, and that's what camaraderie is, that embracing the suck together. So these are trusted folks that are going to be mentors in the groups. They're folks who've been around and seen some shit from the past 6 years of being clients of mine and being people that are around me. And so we're going to highlight some other things, obviously, in the checklist that makes sense for you guys, but just awareness is I don't want to say number one, but like you need to be aware that you've earned this abundance, and it's through our Heavenly Father. So you need to just start there. So, all right, guys, appreciate you. See you tomorrow.